Okay. Oh, excuse me. I'm live. Hey, peoples. Yeah. Oh, dang. I forgot to mute that. I'll be back with y'all in a minute. Hey, peoples. Yeah. Oh, dang. I forgot to. All right. So, yeah. So, the title Untold Stories of My Journey with Natureboy and Melanation. Okay. I'm doing this video for a few reasons. Right. I don't have that many subscribers. I need to get to 100 subscribers so I can go live from my phone. So please subscribe and like this video. And plus, I never really talked about my journey. I talked about it some, but I never really got into detail. So I had a lot of people contact me and wanting to know information. So I'm going to share some of that with you all today. And yeah, I'm going to show you some other uh, things that I have from Natureboy. Would maybe decide to go over there and all that. I have that information. And for a while, I thought I had asked him to go, but actually, he invited me. Yeah, so like, I thought I contacted him to ask to go. I did contact him, but I didn't really ask him to go. I contacted him, and you know, I'll let you guys. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen so you can read it, and I'll read it also. Yeah, so I'm just wait a few more minutes. Well, not minutes, seconds. I'm not a minute person. My patience is not very long. Let me pull this up. So, yeah. So where I'm gonna start, I guess I'll start now. Uh, you know, people could go back if they want to see. So, yeah, I'm gonna read some of these questions. This one lady, she contacted me a few times. This time, she asked me some questions and stuff, and I responded. A few other people contacted me before on my email. Um, I didn't get that information to pull up because I got a little bit to already show y'all, I guess, to make it a little bit entertaining. Yeah. Uh, and, you know, my whole thought about, you know, the end of melanation, hopefully it's the end of it. I mean, if it was a just cause, or if he was truthful about what he was doing, it would be cool. But everything he did was, based on lies and manipulation. So, that ain't cool. Okay, so let me start off with some of this questions. So, this lady, that's the first time I'm on my phone on Messenger. She contacted me on my Facebook. Okay. All right, so she asked me, I had it. Okay, so she said, so what do you think about what happened to Nature Boy? And she said, honestly, for me, it was not unexpected, rather predictable. And I was like, I'm not surprised because I thought it was only a matter of time myself. That's, can't run forever. Okay, and she wanted to know. She said, "It was bold of me going down there. What inspired you?" Okay, and with that question, you know, what inspired me? You know, because I told a couple people different things, the same thing, but because I think I have more than just one inspiration to go. Okay, I had been wanting to leave the country for a while. Um, my oldest son lived out the country in two different countries, and he lived legally out the country for like I think it was 10 months, and then almost a year the next time, something like that. He lived in France, and he also lived in Argentina. But you know, and he speaks the language. He speaks what, four different languages, yeah. And you know, and before that, before he did that, I had always wanted to travel because I talked about that a lot with my children as I was growing up. And no, he wasn't in the military because when I told people, you know, yeah, my son lives out the country, or you know, people that knew me hadn't seen me in a while, they'd be like, you know, what your kids not doing? But my son, he lives out the country, you know, because I was a proud mother. Uh, they're like, oh, what part of the military? He wasn't in the military. He wanted to travel because you know we always talked about those kind of things. So that was one thing that made me want to do that because I always wanted to go somewhere. Hey, Gigi, I seen you earlier. Yeah, so that was one of the things that inspired me. I always wanted to travel, but you know, I had my kids young. I got married twice. First time I was young, and I was young still the second time, you know, because I'm not that old now. So you know, I spent a lot of time in my life taking care of other people, and you know, and then my children were grown. I wanted to do something. I had my passport for like 3 years, and I never went anywhere out the country. So you know, um, Nature Boy inspired me to go ahead and leave the country because before he said he was leaving the country, I had made a decision to leave. Yeah, I had looked at places to go. You know, I was gonna go for a while, you know, for a few months and stuff. Um, and I had researched a bunch of different places and stuff. And the places I had researched was in the tropics because, you know, I'm a tropical girl. I like this. I don't like cold. Yeah. So I was like, man, it's time for me to leave. So, you know, I'll get out the cold for a while, at least one winter. But anyway, so, oh, you like my workout, JC? Thank you. Yeah, I like working out. That's one of the other things I do, you know, for the people that don't know. That's what my channel is mainly about. But, you know, like I said in the beginning of this, if you didn't see it, you know, I need some more subscribers so I can go live from my phone. I think I need like maybe 8 more people, then I can go live from my phone. So, you know, help sister out. Subscribe, please. Thank you. Um, yeah, that's one of the things I like to do, Gigi, is work out. And, you know, if I can inspire someone to do something, I like to do that. But, and speaking of inspired, I'm going to pull up this. I'm going to try to see how to share my screen so I can show you guys this message. Because before I had thought, I was like, I contacted Nature Boy and asked him, you know, if I could, you know, come join their group to build this eco village. But I was wrong. Yeah. I went and looked at this message that I had sent him and he, you know, replied and stuff. And it shows that actually he invited me. So let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to share my screen. Control room. No, I don't think that's it. Cameraman. Maybe that's it. Nope. That ain't it. Oh, here it is. Share. Screen share. Share. Is it doing it, y'all? Yes, odds of love. That's what I want to share. Let me see. Okay, yeah, there it is. Cool. Hey. Okay, so the first time I contacted him, excuse me, y'all, my mouth is dry. I need a drink. These are red, these are grapes, good for my muscles because they so. But okay, so first time, and I gotta sit up close. I contacted him. It was July the 9th, 2016, 11:54 p.m. Okay, I was like, Natureboy, I just wanted to let you know I will be seeing you soon in the tropics. For many years, I've always told people around me that I belong in the tropics for as long as I can remember. I've also been having my passport for 3 years, and everything else you say, I know to be true, from the fruit to the chakras. No, I guess, some of that stuff he was saying, you know, I was down with that. I love fruit, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I love fruit. Okay. And then it says, peace be with you. Thank you. Much love. He was like, we are one. Perhaps you will come. Hold on. We are one. Perhaps you will come with me to Honduras. I have land there. Okay. And then I was like, I would be honored. I was just going to go and continue to let my higher self lead me. It's been working for me for the last 5, 6 years. I will definitely come. I had planned on leaving October or November, although the sooner the better, really. And I was like, wow, I'm having a moment tight. I mean, right now. A very wonderful moment. So I'm going to go and lay it back down. Peace and love. And then um, July the 18th, I sent a message. It says, "Good afternoon. Do you have time? Do you have a time frame on when you will be in Honduras? I'm thinking I need to be leaving before the end of September. Thanks." And then he responded and said, "No, I will be waiting for you." Reflection, and sent this picture. Your time as a caterpillar has expired. Your wings are ready. And I must have liked that quote because that picture. I put, okay, then I will be leaving here in September. And I think that's the sun emoji. And then he put the muscle thing and the smile, saying supreme beings do supreme things. Okay. And other contact with him that I had was in the WhatsApp app. Okay, no, stop. I'm back. I did that pretty good for the first time, huh? Okay. Now let me see. Seriously. Yeah, so I mean, maybe I was like, okay, well, shit. So I got me a ticket. I told my family I'm going to Honduras. They're like, you crazy, girl. I was like, forget this. I've been here not all my life because I've been in a lot of places. I lived a lot of different states and I travel a lot. But I was like, I'm going to the tropics. I'm not being here another winter. And so how people, when you do things that other people are not used to doing or used to other people doing or being around people who do things like that, And me coming from a really small town, you know, some people have, you know, small minds and stuff. So they really thought I was crazy because they're like, she's leaving, going over here to this country, another country, and she don't know nobody. And she going by herself, and you know, are you scared and all that stuff? I've never been a scary person, so you know, I'm like, people are people like I'm people, and you know, uh, yeah, I'm not as soft as I look. Okay, let me get back on track. And okay, so I went over that. What else did I want to say? You guys, if y'all have questions, you know, ask me questions, you know, because I can give great response to questions. So if you want to know something specifically, ask me. Okay. And some of the other things that I wanted to talk about, um, like, so there's a few people that I got close with when I got there. Monica, she's young. She's about 20 now. Monica, you 20? Yeah, I think she just turned 20. And her boyfriend, Jose, and he's like about the same age as she is. But they came in like an hour after I did. And, you know, we had been talking on WhatsApp, you know, all the people, everyone that was coming over, discussing the dates and stuff so we could see when we would meet up with each other, or, you know, when the planes was coming in so we could ride to the city together, or, you know, and all that good stuff. So me and Monica and Jose seen that we were coming the same day and stuff, and they came, like, they arrived an hour after I did, so I just waited on them and stuff. You know, they sent me pictures how they looked, and I sent them a picture how I looked and stuff, so we knew. So, and we wrote back, you know, Natureboy was like, you know, once you get the airplane and you get the airplane ticket and you get to the station, to the airport, you know, take a bus from San Pedro, because we flew into San Pedro, Salsa. We flew in there, and then we had to drive to La Ceiba. Yeah. And that's a like 4-hour drive, 3-hour drive, long drive. So he was like, you know, once you get to the airport and stuff, just catch the bus. We wasn't catching no bus because them buses, nothing wrong with the bus, but you know, at that time we weren't ready to catch no bus. So we took a taxi together to La Ceiba, and you know, and me and Monica got to talk and stuff. And then another person that I was really close to when I was there was Ray. We called her Ray. Her name was Raymond, named after her father. We called her Ray. And she had been there a month. She was one of the first females to get there and stuff. And yeah, the three of us, we clicked. And Ray's like in her early 30s. And I'm in my 40s. 40 something. I ain't gonna tell y'all what, but yeah. So we all clicked, and especially because the second day, you know, if you guys listen to my other video, you know, Natureboy tried to kick Ray out the group. And you know, I had got my own hotel room because, hey Ray, what's up, girl? Talking about you. Yeah. So we clicked from there, you know. And you know, so me, Monica, and Ray, you know, we all clicked, and we had our little group. It was me, myself, and I. That's what we called it. And we would text each other stuff because, you know, we would be, you know, all doing our thing and stuff, and we see some crazy stuff, and we'd be texting each other on the WhatsApp app. And we had, the group was called Me, Myself, and I. And man, we seen some crazy things, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we kind of dealt with things, you know, because we laughed and joked about all that stuff till we planned our escape, so to speak. But like one of the things I can remember that was funny was when I think we were eating, we were sitting at the table, or they was playing chess. Yes, I think it was chess. And either Monica or Jose was playing Natureboy. And, you know, they had him thinking and stuff. And I guess he got the stressing because he put his thumb in his mouth. And we all looked at each other like, what the heck? We like, what? You know? And I'm surprised he didn't see our expressions because for me, sometimes I can't help but show my expressions on my face. And I was like, oh my God. So, you know, had to go grab our phones and stuff so we can talk about that stuff on the phone. It was funny. But yeah, that's how we dealt with a lot of stuff for the time that we were, you know, there. And yeah. And with Monica and Ray, you know, yes, thumb in his mouth, he sucked his thumb. So, you know, we had all kind of jokes about this thumb sucking, you know, because, you know, every time he would talk, the guys and then his two directs, me, Ray, and Monica, you know, we were kind of just hanging out on our own. We did our own thing outside the group. And, you know, because everybody else was so attracted around Natureboy. Every time he moved and stuff, they was like on him. And every time he said something, hey, Star, hey, living journey. I mean, living soul journey was that, yeah. But yeah, so every time he would say something, they would just surround him and be listening to him so intently, like he really was saying something. But to us, we was like, okay, he ain't talking about nothing, the same old stuff. We like, shoot, we want to do other things, you know, because we really wasn't coming to be, we didn't go there to be controlled. We thought we were going to be a part of something, you know, a part of a group, not, you know, the way he had things going, telling us what to do. I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? And they grown too. And we like, shit, we don't need nobody telling us what to do. We came to be free. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to be free, that means free from everybody telling us what to do. How we going to try to get away from the government telling us what to do? But this Negro here, you know, Natureboy trying to tell somebody what to do. I'm like, ain't nobody ever told me what to do. Well, you know, as a child, you know, they told me what to do and I listened. But as a teenager and, you know, young adult, I did what I wanted. So he wasn't going to tell me what to do. But I digress. Let me get back to, okay. So every time he would move or anything, they would just be on him, his every move. And we was like, this shit crazy. So, you know, we got our little out. We, you know, had our phones all the time. We texted stuff. But we was like, okay, that explains something. He sucks his thumb. So maybe, you know, at nighttime, he might be sucking on something else. We didn't know because, shoot, at night we went to our tents, you know, and our tents were all by each other because we had a house, you know, during the daytime and stuff, you know, being at the house, in and out the house, doing whatever and stuff. And, but at night, you know, we'd go to our tent, you know, and, you know, we slept. And we got up early in the morning. We'd do our little yoga, you know. And, you know, it was crazy because he knew we weren't going to be around long because we didn't really fit, you know. And I would talk to, like, the other girls, his directs, every once in a while if I had to. You know what I'm saying? But because there wasn't really nothing to talk about. I can't talk to people that, you know, don't think for themselves because they ain't got nothing to talk about. They just talk about Natureboy. And that's all they did. They talked about Natureboy and then they watched his videos. I was like, I ain't watching no videos, especially those kind of videos. I was trying to, you know, enjoy my journey. But Yeah. Um, there's another thing we used to talk about. I really don't want to say that because, you know, Phoenix kind of cool. He ain't all the way cool with me because Phoenix, you know, to me, because Phoenix is my age. He's my age. He's older than Nature Boy by at least 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And then when I seen him, the way he behaved around Nature Boy and allowed him to control him like that, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you even, if a man even looking at me or, you know, thinking any kind of thoughts about me, and you ain't no man, what I'm gonna do with you? Because I might be just, you know what I mean? No. So I was like, what kind of shit is that? I'm like, okay. So we was like, something's going on. He doing something. The hell is going on with these dudes? We could not understand it. Even because, like with Jose, because he would listen to some of the stuff that Nature Boy said and stuff, but not everything. And he still was thinking for himself. But he did listen to some of the things that Nature Boy said because he was young. He was like 19 at that time, I believe. You know what I'm saying? But them older dudes, because there were some people in their 30s, and then, like I said, Phoenix was 40 something. I can't tell y'all the exact age because they're not giving away my age. But so, you know, that thing, I was like, how is this grown man allowing this guy to just tell him everything to believe? And he was believing everything. You're not supposed to ever believe anything no one says, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you say something and I know that it's a fact myself, then yes, I can agree with you. But if you say some stuff and I don't know that that's true, I'm not going to believe you. I got to go find out for myself. So, you know, as a grown up, especially in the 40s, you know what I'm saying? There's something going on with your psyche where, you know, you allow that to happen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. Now, for the younger ones in their 20s, I can understand that because, you know, I got married. My first time I got married, I was in my 20s. I was 20, I think. Yeah, 20. So, you know, and, yeah, my first husband really manipulated me and controlled me a lot because I didn't really know nothing, especially coming from a small town. Marrying somebody from the city, I didn't know shit, you know, so I could be manipulated. But shoot, it didn't take me long to catch on. That's why he's an ex. Yeah. So, but yeah. What else? What else I got? Well, let's see. I really don't have too much other issues because, you know, I was never like the gossipy type. But maybe Ray can remind me of something. Oh, yeah. So I remember this one time. Okay. So Nature Boy, they was gone. They were in the city. It was me, Ray, Monica, Jose, and Omac, because he left Omac to watch us. Yeah. Left money for food and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And gave it to Omac. I felt some type of way about that shit too. I didn't like that. But so there's some things that we wanted to do, and Omac was always like, no, Nature Boy ain't gonna like that. No, we can't do that. Nature Boy don't do this, Nature Boy that. I'm like, yeah, if you don't shut up. But anything you can remember, Ray, you know what I'm saying? That'll help us just out a lot, you know. I don't plan on being on here too much longer, but you know, Give the people something good. But so we were going to go to the city. We're going to go get some food. And we had Phoenix's truck. He left his truck. And we had the keys. So I had license. I drove. I think, was it the stick? No, I don't think it was stick. It was just a regular truck. But so we drove to town. We driving to town, to the big town, Trujillo, to get food. And the truck broke down. So we had to get a ride. It took us a minute because, well, Jose spoke Spanish, but people looking at it was crazy and stuff because they knew we were, you know, we didn't belong. We stuck out. So, but then we finally came, some guys finally came and helped us. And it took us a long time to get the truck back to the spot. But some of us was like, man, we stressed. Anybody got any trees around here? Some marijuana, something. So we just asked a couple people and got some. And Omac had something to say about that. And then about us getting wine, you know, because we trying to enjoy ourselves and stuff, and he trying to stop the party. Like, nigga, we, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. But, yeah. Now, after we left the group, what else? Let me see. Anything else exciting in the group? No, but okay, so some people ask me, you know, was I scared and stuff. I wasn't scared, but at night, I slept with a knife, a big ass butcher knife. Yeah. Remember that knife? That's the breakdown. Oh, yeah. He would have breakdowns. Because, you know, I've seen all his personality. He had many different personalities. And, yeah. If he's seen people, yeah, just standing around not doing nothing, he wanted people to be studying his videos and all that crazy shit. And, you know, I wasn't doing none of that. Yeah. Because I can't watch stuff over and over. You know what I'm saying? Especially some boring shit. And some of that stuff I did not agree with. And I was like, whatever. But, yeah, back to my butcher knife. Oh, the first night I was there. Oh, yeah, the first night. Some of the first nights kind of foggy, Ray, because I was kind of tired. And I know I was going to sleep in one room. And then he got me a cot in his room because I think he might have wanted me to be a direct. But I was like, I wasn't even trying to feed into none of that shit. Yeah, he got you first and then got me when you got the room. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're talking about the little when we got to Trujillo. When we got to Trujillo and he snapped out because of his chessboard got left in Toccoa. Yeah, that's the name of the city. His chessboard got left in Toccoa. And we all waiting on food so we can eat and stuff. And this dude he lost it because he wanted his chessboard and then he wanted everybody to get up and be like, ooh, let's go get the chessboard. And everybody to run to the van and be like, yeah, let's go get Natureboy's chessboard. Shoot, I wasn't trying to go nowhere. Monica wasn't trying to go nowhere, too. We was hungry and we was tired, too. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, he got Ray first. He went off on you. And I didn't even notice because I was laying on the bed and stuff. And then I had seen you leave. I think maybe somebody came and got you or something. Hey, 411. Oh, two of the girls just got out of jail. Well, that's good. They signed the paper. Yeah, because most of them, they didn't even have to be in jail. They're so stupid. They was going to let them just go. They wasn't even going to make them have to pay a fine or anything. They was just going to make them sign their stuff and just let them go because they was acting so crazy they didn't want to deal with it. But, hey, he missed that jail life, I guess. I don't know what happened. But, yeah, so he came and got Ray, or sent somebody to get Ray or something. And then he sent Phoenix to come get me. And they went through my bag and seen I had books. I had a lot of books because I like to read. So, you know, I'm going to be there building the eco village. I'm going to need something to read. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? And he went off because I had books. He called me a witch and said all kinds of stuff about me. Yeah, witch. He was scared of me. I think he was scared because, you know, I work out and he can see my muscle and stuff, and I was bigger than him. He probably knew I would have beat his butt. No. If I had to. But, yeah, he went completely off, just lost it. But then he came back and apologized and stuff. But, yeah. And one thing, like for me, Ray and Monica, for us, we decided that, you know, it was something that we needed to learn. And with us three, we learned a lot from each other. And we were there. We just figured we were there for each other. Because, yeah, I couldn't imagine Ray being there much longer by herself. Because the way that those other two girls were, they was mad because, you know, she wasn't doing what they had to do for Natureboy. Ray wasn't doing it. And that's why Natureboy wanted to get rid of her and stuff. And, you know, when we came, she had somebody else on her side. So, you know, they still try to fuck with her and, you know, be telling stupid lies to Natureboy that she didn't do this and she didn't do that. Like crazy, stupid stuff. Yeah, Ray said you guys came, rebalance me to allow the spell to break. Yes, we did. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think you had already broke the spell because you were outside the group when we got there. Yeah, you wasn't a part of the group. I could tell that when I first got there because, you know, they were all over here and then you were here by yourself. Yeah. I love you too, girl. Yeah. So yeah. So my trip wasn't all bad. I really enjoyed it and I learned a lot and I met some really good people. Real good people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, for me, I'm glad that I was able to go because like Ray said, I needed to be there for her. You know what I'm saying? And for the younger ones too. You know, because Monica was young too. Jose was young, kids. You know what I'm saying? In their 20s. Monica wasn't even in her 20s. She was 19. I think she just turned 20. Yeah. So, yeah, man. And for them to have someone there, you know, to stand up to him and stuff, because no one stood up to him. Me and Monica were the only ones that stood up to him. Me and another young girl was the only ones that stood up to Natureboy. All those dudes there, yeah. I don't know. I think at nighttime, I don't know what I ain't gonna say, but I have some ideas because that's it's crazy. Hey Ray, you remember what we used to say about what he used to do to Phoenix? I can't say no more, but because you know, I really don't want to have that up there. Yeah, Monica can't stand him, and she let him know from if he said anything to her, she stood her ground. She wasn't having none of that, none of it. Yeah, and she didn't bite her tongue to nobody. Yeah, so. All right. Well, I'm getting sleepy, y'all. Yeah. Hopefully, you guys subscribed. I'm gonna check after this. You know what I'm saying? So, for my info, y'all gotta subscribe to my channel so I can go live from my phone. I only need 100 subscribers. That's all I need, just 100. You know what I'm saying? Get me to 100 subscribers. That's all I want, so I can go live from my phone. Because sometimes I'll be wanting to go live from my phone because I'll be all kind of different places, and you know what I'm saying. You guys would really like to see what I see, but I can't show y'all because I can't go live. So subscribe and like my videos, which I think should be automatic, but someone told me I have to say it, so I'm saying it. Subscribe and like, please. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. I don't know how long I've been on here, but I've been on here. I feel like I've been on here running my mouth a lot. Yes. So, but I will be back and give y'all some more if I can remember some more. And maybe we can get a reunion going on, Ray. Me, you, and Monica. You guys can come on here. I'll send y'all the link or something. Just if that's cool, Ray, hit me up in my on Messenger and let me know. And maybe we can do a reunion and talk about it or something. You guys are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. All right. All right. Peace, y'all. Enjoy y'all Saturday. Do something. Yes. Do something good for yourself. All right. Peace and love.